Good morning. It is a Monday morning. Welcome back to my channel. I am currently in my guest bedroom. This is where I like to work sometimes. I put on this office ambiance. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, but the little characters are working in an office. So that way I don't feel alone. What's on the agenda today? At 11:15, I have a meeting with my team lead. I have a few real estate questions for him, and I'm just really feeling like I need accountability. Thinking of habits and following through with them are two completely different things. I'm also fighting the winter blues really hard right now. It makes doing almost anything feel very difficult, if not impossible. I need to go through all of my Zillow Flex leads and contact them, update them, all that stuff. We also just got a new CRM called Follow Up Boss, so I was having trouble logging in, so I need to figure that out. This shelf is all of my Depop clothes that I'm trying to sell, and it's such an eyesore. I hate it. I just finished reading the book called You Are a Badass, and then I wanted to do like a biography or an autobiography after that, but I don't have any at my house, so I just wanted something to continue reading. My husband had this book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is like one of the most well-known financial books ever. It's making me realize that I am capable of anything, which I always have believed in my head. I don't know if I believe that in my heart. And there is like a power within every person to do the things they set out to do. And in order to have things you've never had, you have to do things you've never done or something like that. So I need to develop a schedule, and I need to stick to it, and I need to not give up when the going gets tough. I do like to just job hop when I get bored or frustrated, and I'm feeling frustrated right now. That being said, I did print out, this is the amount of houses I want to sell this year. Had my first closing last week, having my second closing this week. So that's amazing, and I am proud of myself for that. I have to get more in the pipeline because I have nothing in the pipeline for February. That's where I'm at. I have 15 minutes till my meeting with my team lead, but something I have been ignoring lately is redoing my sphere of influence. What I'm going to be doing differently is I'm going to use my old sphere of influence and then put it in here. I'm going to rank them according to friends and family, Zillow leads, people I've closed with, and just acquaintances. This will help me narrow down who I really need to focus on. I have my notes pulled up because I don't want to forget what I have questions about.
Let's do it then. Yeah,
okay.
I'll let you kind of lead it here.
Okay, so I have a closing on Friday. How can I be sure like everything is prepared? I know the appraisal's good. I don't know really how it works because I've never worked with a big bank. I just am very paranoid. Like I'm not going to do something right before closing.
Okay, so let me share my screen here real quick.
And then I know that you said we have to make sure all of our Zillow 101 to 401 is done by January.
You would also get like revenue share from Real.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know I already asked you this. I don't remember what you said. Where do I submit all this stuff to do my monthly emails?
I will send an intro email to both of you.
I was so close to having something under contract this weekend. It was a $515,000 house. I just like need help figuring out like my daily tasks that I need to aim for, like that I can get done before I start going and showing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you add them to this and that, and they're like, well, these are all Zillow.
So the meeting went well. Just checking in every once in a while with other people remotivates me because it gets me out of my bubble and it reminds me that I'm not alone. I actually sold something on Depop, so I'm going to package that right now. I'm going to continue working on my sphere of influence and updating that. Good morning, it's the next day. The evening was pretty boring. I just worked on my sphere of influence a little bit more. Adam and I did a YouTube dance workout, which was really fun. Thank God we don't have neighbors. That's what we're working with. Today my plan is to work from home, look at my calendar, plan out a few things, mess around with my CRM because I'm still not entirely used to it. I have a bunch of video footage in my camera roll on my phone that is ready to make reels out of. I've just been avoiding it, so I'll probably make a reel today and post it. I I'm standing in 8513 Alma Street in Nashville, Indiana. This might be the most magical house I've ever seen, and though it's not made out of Lincoln logs, let's go see it. This place is like a secret cabin castle nestled in the Hoosier National State Forest. With 3 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and on 1.5 acres, it's over 6,000 square feet. I seriously don't feel like I've ever been this enchanted by a house. I really appreciated the little details like this copper sink, as well as the fact that there were multiple decks to choose from. I'm also impressed by the fact that there is a whole home generator, and I can't help but wonder how many trees it took to build this house. Now, the weather wasn't cooperating with me, but can you imagine the parties you'd throw here in the summer? And I didn't show it in this video, but there are 2 laundry rooms. I'm not gonna lie, I thought of the Duggars multiple times while walking through this house. Can we just talk about how the Duggars are truly my Roman Empire? And if you don't know what that means, get on TikTok. Look at this beautiful bedroom. I'm here for a little Saltburn moment. Look at this clawfoot tub. And if you don't know what that means, you're better off that way. Trust me. I didn't film the garage, but it is a 2-car attached and it has a heater, which is really nice. And if you have a boat or you want a boat, you'll love that this is right next to Lake Monroe with boat slip access. And it's under $1 million. It's been a very calm morning. I made the bed, I read, made my tea. I love our stained glass in our house. I'm thinking once the weather gets better, I would love to do a house tour. Maybe in the spring when it's not so depressing out.
Every night is a watch party.
Brenda, welcome back to the podcast. I am so excited to be here.
Expected me to act like I was fine, and I wasn't.
Sitting here enjoying the rain. Yesterday was very uneventful. I just worked on my laptop all day and it felt good because I haven't done that in a while. Today should be more exciting. I have a Zoom meeting at 9 and it's like an agent training that we're doing with my team. Then I have to leave at 10 to go do showings. I have a final walkthrough at 1 because my closing is on Friday. Looks like I'm driving through Forks, Washington, or a cloud. I'm on my way to my showings. This is a client I have showed homes to before. He's very nice. This looks crazy, it's so foggy. The weather is disgusting. It's been in the negatives recently here, and today it's 48 and raining, so I'd rather take the 48 than the negatives. I know this vlog has been pretty boring. A huge reason for that is I got my Zillow calls turned off because I was taking so many of our Zillow leads that they had to turn me off for a week. It's actually been very good because 1, the weather's been bad, and 2, it gave me time to work on my sphere of influence. It allowed me to do some like self-reflection. I was honestly in a bad headspace and my mindset was just really not good. Let's see where the day takes us. I made it to the last stop, which is my final walkthrough. I'm waiting on my clients to arrive. I just stopped by Walmart because I'm running out of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is ridiculously expensive. It's like $40 for a tiny tube, but I'm in love with it. So I decided to try a dupe. So I bought the e.l.f. concealer, $7 versus $40. I'm gonna try it out. Once my clients get here and do their final walkthrough, I'm actually gonna go see my mom. She's been wanting to try out some tea shops, basically get the whole tea experience, which I didn't even know was a thing. I think it's like 20 something dollars and they bring you different teas and biscuits and tea time stuff. House looks good. It was kind of a weird smell. Well, back here, we do have a special one.
Where's this? You should do teas at home and then have a craft day. But do like
I wanted to make my own like orange garland.
just the caps of the cutie because I'm gonna have sweet stuff. Find all the fun farms, honey. They visit that place sometime.
The other one goes back and forth to Florida.
She doesn't.
That's probably just been a long day. She used. I'm covering my face because I picked some skin off. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. Sorry it was a little bit uneventful, but this is real life. I just want to say thank you so much for watching and make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at itsjadesteph. I'll see you next week. Bye.